Billy Ray Cyrus has filed for divorce from his wife, fellow musician Firerose, less than a year after they got married, 2022. And what makes it even more controversial is they met when they were on the set of Hannah Montana, and Firerose is clearly way closer to Billy's daughter Miley's age than she is to Billy.
So that's why he wants to reconnect with his children. Billy Ray posted 4 days ago this letter on Instagram to Miley Cyrus, to which she did not respond to, did not like, did not comment, saying he's proud of her, she's a real artist, and the news came out today that he is getting divorced.
Billy Ray Cyrus and his wife Firerose are seemingly getting a divorce in a shocking twist of events after having split apart the Cyrus family. The dramatic divorce even involves a restraining order, as Billy is fighting to keep Firerose away from his money. Miley Cyrus herself has even spoken up about how she feels about the divorce, despite the very rocky relationship between her and her father. Billy Ray Cyrus shocked the world when he announced that he and country singer Firerose were tying the knot, and it looks like they weren't done with the dramatics, as they have just announced an equally shocking divorce after just 7 months of marriage. The leaked court documents reveal concerning allegations of what is cited as inappropriate marital conduct and irreconcilable differences, with Billy even seeking an annulment on the grounds of fraud. The 62-year-old country legend and the Australian singer, whose real name is Johanna Rose Hodges, officially tied the knot back in October of 2023 in a very controversial wedding, as half of the Cyrus family actually refused to even show up to the wedding. Their union was a shock to the world, not only because of how fast it had happened, but also because of the huge age gap between the couple, as Firerose is barely older than Miley herself. Billy and Firerose's relationship actually began as a friendship between co-workers, as the duo met years ago on the Hannah Montana set and even started singing and performing songs together. The two collaborated on several songs, including New Day, Time, Plans, and After the Storm, something which became a huge passion project for the both of them, as they both really related to the lyrics that were being sung on the track. This creative partnership eventually blossomed into a romantic relationship in 2022, leading to an engagement and a beautiful October wedding. The two seemed to be truly happy, as they even announced it to the world in a joint Instagram post, saying, "October 23rd, 10 will always be the beautiful, joyous day that our two souls united as one in holy matrimony. It was the most perfect, ethereal celebration of love we could have ever imagined." Their marriage seemed like a fairy tale to the outside world, as the two continued to only speak highly of each other on social media. In fact, just this past February, Billy marked Firerose's birthday with an Instagram post, calling her the beautiful love of his life, and even shared a heartfelt video of the two in front of a beautiful country scene. Similarly, Firerose celebrated their 6-month anniversary in April by sharing throwback photos from their wedding, where she expressed exactly how thankful and in love she was. "6 months ago, I married this man. Life isn't always easy, but it sure helps when your husband's also your best friend. Thank you, Lord." In an interview around the same time, Billy again couldn't help but share exactly how happy they were in their marriage. "It has been a beautiful whirlwind, and I'm just so grateful that I get to live my dreams every day with the love of my life." He even compared themselves to peanut butter and jelly and highlighted their different but very compatible backgrounds. "I'm a left-handed singer-songwriter from Flatwoods, Kentucky, and she's a trained orchestral musician." However, despite all the focus on their love for each other, it seems like it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows behind closed doors. Cracks were forming. By late May, the couple's relationship had deteriorated to the point of no return. According to some of the court documents obtained by People, Billy claimed that they were dealing with irreconcilable differences and even inappropriate marital conduct, which caused grounds for divorce. Not only that, but he is even seeking an annulment, alleging that she had committed fraud against him. The two even gave up keeping appearances, as they no longer follow each other on social media and are now seemingly living completely different lives. But it's not just about the divorce either, as Billy is seemingly also demanding financial restitution from Firerose. In another recent court filing obtained by TMZ, Billy accused Firerose of racking up $96,986.05 US, or 146,815 Australian dollars, on his credit card over a span of just 2 weeks, from May 23rd to June 7. According to the documents, Firerose allegedly made 37 whole unauthorized charges using Billy's Business American Express card, something which she allegedly never had access to even when they first had gotten married. Now, because of Firerose's alleged behavior, Billy has resorted to taking further legal action to prevent the unauthorized use of his cards and even requested a restraining order against her. With the restraining order, Firerose would seemingly be cut off from all cards, and she would even be forced to pay back the huge amount of money taken from it. However, Firerose isn't going down without a fight, as she has responded with her own court filing, also obtained by TMZ. She claimed that she has had access to several of Billy's credit cards since they began living together in 2022, and claims she was never informed of any spending limits. Firerose even argues that she should be allowed to use their marital funds to maintain her accustomed lifestyle while they are still legally married. Her case even stated that the $45,000 claimed to be taken out of the account were actually a simple mistake made by her legal team and has already been refunded, as the sum was only supposed to be $5,000. However, while money seems to play a huge role in this divorce, it's unclear if this falls under inappropriate marital conduct or if something else had gone wrong between the couple. The overall nearly $100,000 in charges made by Firerose may very well be part of what he considers misconduct. The legal battle over these funds is likely to intensify, as both parties are still currently presenting their cases in court. But as the dust began to settle on the surprising divorce announcement, new details have started emerging, which have helped shed light on the troubled relationship and the steps they're now taking to part ways. A source recently reported that Billy's whole life has been turned upside down by this divorce, and that he has come to believe Firerose isn't the person he thought he married. The insider shared he believes that she married for reasons other than love. He thinks she married him to be taken care of financially. They've had drama and trust issues. He wants her out of his life. They have a prenup. He's disappointed right now, but surely will turn it around quickly. He tends to be a very positive guy. In another update from Us Weekly, it was revealed that Billy had even accused Firerose of cheating before filing for an annulment, which certainly complicates the situation. According to the insider, their marital problems went far beyond financial arguments. Billy and Firerose were always fighting, and the relationship was intense and toxic at times. Billy accused Firerose of cheating, and it was the final straw for him. Surprisingly, the source also mentioned that Billy's daughters, Miley and Noah, along with their siblings, never understood the relationship or why Billy married Firerose so abruptly, shedding more light on exactly how his children felt about the situation at the time. People were very surprised to see Miley falling out with her father. However, it looks like even that's not enough for her to totally abandon him, as she had some concerns regarding his life at the moment. According to the insider, while no one approved of the marriage, Miley is still quite hopeful that the divorce will finally bring some peace to their family. She thinks this is a good step in the right direction for him. The new court documents also reveal that Billy might have never actually married Firerose in the first place if he had ever suspected this type of behavior from her. He gave consent to marriage based on fraud by the wife, that had he known, he would not have entered into the bonds of matrimony. Another development of their filed divorce is that Billy actually requested that Firerose leave his house by May 26th, and that he would even be willing to cover her accommodation costs for up to 10 days. It's unclear whether or not this actually went down as said. However, Billy apparently also promised her $5,000 a month in order to help her find a new home for herself. It's something he is willing to give up for up to 90 days or until the actual divorce is fully finalized. As the legal proceedings move forward, both Billy and Firerose are making arrangements to untangle their lives from one another. The couple's brief marriage, filled with high-profile collaborations and public declarations of love, has now become a horror story, showing just how quickly things can change. But it can also be seen as a miracle, as even Miley had an opinion on the happenings. However, while Billy works through his feelings of betrayal and disappointment, his optimistic nature suggests he will bounce back from this setback, especially if the support of his kids is there to guide him along the way. It even seems like he is very much willing to let Miley back into his life if she wishes to, as he made a very public Instagram declaration to her with handwritten letters just days before the divorce was announced. Firerose, on the other hand, is adjusting to the new reality of her life without Billy. It seems like there is more than enough money in it for her to be able to find a decent place to live, and fans are certainly invested in seeing how long Billy is willing to help out Firerose despite everything that might have happened between them. What do you think might have triggered this divorce? Let me know down below, and don't forget to check out this other video for more.